Hello guys, it's your boy Station. So today we are with.
Nicole.
So, what do you do for a living?
I'm an educator.
Okay, so when you got your first job, how do you spend your paycheck?
Probably I was around like 16 years old,
Yeah.
so probably with spending on clothes, things like that,
Okay.
latest gadgets,
Okay.
probably.
If you could change one thing about you, what you like to change?
Probably being an overthinker.
Okay, so now if you're $10,000, how you gonna spend it?
If I had $10,000, I would spend it on paying down bills, maybe credit cards, things like that.
Okay, so what was the hardest period in your life?
I would say like transitioning through life from I'll say young adult to adulthood, juggling like getting a divorce and things like that, losing my grandmother, and that probably would be the hardest period. And then trying to still on top of that being a great mother.
What did you learn in from it?
I learned that I'm strong, that I can endure some things, and that I can bounce back from some things. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself, areas I need to grow in, things like that.
Could you say some advice for everybody right now?
Um, love yourself, give yourself your best self, and then love others.
Okay, now this is the second part of the show. How old were you when you got your first relationship?
Uh, like my first real relationship in college, so around like 18 or 19 years old.
They don't met this guy name.
Hmm?
They don't met this guy name.
Do I know his name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd rather not say.
Okay. Do you still like him?
No.
Why?
We outgrew each other, which is not compatible.
Okay, so when do you feel love?
What do I do for love?
When do you feel love? When do you feel love?
I'm sorry.
When do you feel love?
What I do for love?
No, I say when do you feel love? When do you feel love?
When do for love?
Yeah.
Like what do I do for love?
No, I say when do you feel love?
Oh, when do I feel love?
Yeah.
Um, Probably when I feel valued. Like I feel like if you value something, you take care of it. So when I feel like I'm taken care of, somebody has my back. I can count on them like support.
Do you know what love is it?
Do I know what love is?
Yeah.
Yeah, love is patient, love is kind.
Okay. Now this is the third part of the show. Jesus settings. Jesus who settings.
I'm sorry.
I said Jesus or settings.
You said Jesus or Satan?
Yeah.
Jesus.
When did you start believing it?
Um, probably as a probably around like maybe 8 or 9
Okay.
when I really discovered who
Okay.
Jesus
So
is.
have you ever had an experience that made feel you God isn't real?
That made me think that God isn't real.
Yeah.
Um, probably probably like areas in my life when I felt like the lowest and like when I felt alone and I couldn't hear God. So that's probably why I started to kind of question. And
Okay.
that probably was like around in college, during college
Do,
time.
do you think God is real?
Yes, I know
If
it
God
is.
exists, what do you think is like?
What do I think he's like?
Yeah.
Um, I think he's powerful. I think he's loving. I think he's fair and firm.
Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.